Good morning. Welcome to Time in His Word. Have you noticed as parents, no matter how old our kids get, even if they're married and have their own family, we still try to be a parent at times when we see that they're struggling or whatever, whatever the situation is. We don't mean to butt in, but it just becomes natural because we're parents and we're concerned and we love our kids and we want the best for them and their families, and we want to share the mistakes that we made along the way so that they don't make those same mistakes. And there's nothing wrong with that, but there's a fine line there of being too much involved or not enough, and it's a fine line that can cause problems, both ways. If you're overly involved, they rely on you more than they should, and they don't really make decisions and that on their own. They're always looking for you to help them. And if it's not enough, when they do need you to step in, you're reluctant because you don't want to overstep your boundaries. It's a tough position to be in, but it's one that as a parent, like I said before, you want the best for your kids and their family, and you just want to help them to avoid some of the struggles that you had. And it's like that in our relationship with Christ. He wants us to come to Him always with our problems, and He wants to take care of us totally. But we have a hard time doing that. We have a hard time surrendering to Him as He would like. And I'll spit it out in a minute. In Isaiah 46:4, it says, "Even to your old age I will be the same, and even to your graying years I will bear you. I have done it, I will carry you, and I will bear you, I will deliver you." What a great promise to know that no matter what our life struggles are, be it a personal relationship or death of a family or struggling with an illness of a loved one, that God is wanting to carry us. He's wanting to bear our load. He's wanting to take care of us. And it's at those moments in a life crisis that we turn to Him often. Everybody does, but it's those moments in life when life's going good that we tend to not rely on Him as much as we should. And to me, for me, I need to change that myself, to rely on Him just as much when things are going good as I do when things are going rough, when I've hit a rough patch in life, be it spiritual or just normal everyday hardships that we have to endure. But we need to remember that He's wanting to carry us. He's wanting to bear us even into our graying years. And that's a great promise. We can't say that about most people in our lives, because a lot of people that we think when we are good friends and something comes up, and we turn to them for support or a comforting word or whatever, they're not there. But God's making us promise that He will be there. He wants to be there. He wants to carry us even into our graying years. I like that part of the passage, because that's telling me that no matter how old I am, He's willing and wanting to continue to carry me when things are going rough. As you think about that today, are you like me? Do you rely on Him when things are rough and life's gotten difficult and thrown you some hard punches? But when things are going good, you tend not to really rely on Him that much. It's kind of like, I got this right now. I don't need your help. I think, personally, we should be looking at Him just as much when things are going good as when things are going bad. Because I've always liked that picture of the 2 footsteps in the sand, where you'll see 2 sets of footprints, and then there for a while you only see 1, and then it's back to 2. And the author in the poem, he asks about why is there only 1 set of footsteps, and the poem says that's where I was carrying you until things got better. So I've always liked that picture, and it always reminds me that I should rely on Him more than I do, no matter what the circumstances are. So just think about that today. Are you relying on him as much as you could, or should you be relying on him more than you are?